hasn't it?
That's right. And we're going to start by looking at Les Echos, which is a big business daily here. It says that it talks about the worrying acceleration in the increase in unemployment. It says that the number of job seekers has leapt to 30,000 in November. Now, inside, it gives way to a battle of ideas between the left and the right. First of all, there's the editorial by Jean-Marc Vittori. Now, he says that the way to fight unemployment is to liberalize France's labor laws by making it easier to hire and fire people, basically simplifying France's labor laws. But there's also an article by Alain Vidaliès, who is François Hollande, so the socialist candidate, his specialist in labor and employment. And he says that the blame is on Sarkozy. He says that Sarkozy's labor policies have been irresponsible and that Sarkozy's austerity measures have been incoherent. So there's this battle of ideas in Les Echos. Must remember that they're just a couple of months before the 2012 presidential election, so you can tell that they're trying to make their point in the lead up to that election.
Of course, this is the week when everyone looks back. I was reading The Economist's look back of the year last week, and it was just terribly negative if you realise what's gone on this year. What are French newspapers saying?
Well, we're going to take a look at Libération, which I guess tries to make light of something very serious. They have the best of lies in 2011. So these are political lies, bobards. This is a special feature that the paper has been doing since 2008. They call it detox or rehab, where they hunt down lies or erroneous calculations that politicians have made. Now, in their editorial, they say that 2011 was a very good vintage, especially when it comes to facts and figures. So you can imagine with the poor economic context that we've been in. It says that politicians were sloppy when it came to percentage points or to crunching numbers. They were very approximate or exaggerating. Now, their big winner is who they call their pet, Interior Minister Claude Guéant. Now, they tear apart comments he made in May on immigration. He said that 1/4 of immigrants that are not European are unemployed, and 2/3 of them are dropouts. He says this is proof of the failure of France's integration system. But it turns out that the source of those statistics is very hazy. And in fact, France's National Statistics Bureau, the INSEE, had a statement saying that he was completely wrong and that in fact only 16% of children of immigrant origin are dropouts, so much less than 2/3, as Claude Guéant had said. Now, Libération takes a jab not only at the right but also at the left. They look at Martine Aubry, the leader of the Socialist Party. They look at Nicolas Sarkozy, Marine Le Pen, the leader of the Nationalist Front. And according to Libération, we can expect a lot more in the lead up to the 2012 presidential election.
So a good vintage, but not the best.
Not yet. Maybe 2012 will be even better. We'll have to see.
Meantime, a serious topic. The relationship between France and Turkey is in serious trouble.
Yes, and this is an article in Le Parisien. Le Parisien goes to Istanbul to interview some of the 4,000 French people who are living there. Now, they say that the Turks are hurt. They say that Turkey used to be a very pro-French country. And according to French people living in Turkey, they say that the Turks there feel betrayed. Now, some people point out that their anger is not aimed at all French people in general, but more towards Nicolas Sarkozy and the current government. But according to Le Parisien, this could be a problem for some of the 400 French businesses that are set up in Turkey, because there have been calls to boycott French products. Now, meanwhile, there's another article in Le Parisien that points out that the Élysée Palace is trying to calm things down, trying to place things down, saying that Turkey knew very well that this law was going to be put in place, and that they're hoping that Turkey's bad mood will, quote, die down. Now, it's important to note that Nicolas Sarkozy is not very popular in Turkey at all, especially because he's openly said that he doesn't want Turkey to join the EU. And according to Le Parisien, there are no official trips planned to Turkey anytime soon.
Florence, thank you. Let's get you caught up on the headlines on this day. Arab League observers finally on the ground in Homs.